right, wheel talk, wheel life on the mic. So today, thanks for joining me. We're going to be doing new rail wrap. In order to do that, you got to take off the grips. We're going to take these off. We're actually going to replace these as well. We've got some new stuff from Craft and Ride. They craft it, we ride it. So check out their website, craftandride.com. Good place for Onewheels accessories. So in order to get to the rails, as you can see, I've already done them once, so I think I'm a professional. You got to take off screws for the grip pads. So I highly recommend when you put these on there, you Loctite them in. You know, it creates better waterproofing. Make sure your screws don't rust. I'm here in Minnesota. As you've probably seen some of my videos, we ride in the snow. We ride in all weather conditions because once you have a one wheel, it's the wheel life. Hard not to ride. It's part of my soul. All right, taking these bad boys off. One thing about mechanics, anything, try to stay organized. When you take your screws out, easiest way to put it back together is knowing where the parts came from, where they go. Pow. Flip it over. We're going to have to take the float pads off. Also came from Craft and Ride. We're also going to have to take off the bumpers. Mine are pretty worn, so I probably should have put my new ones on that I got when I ordered the wheel, but life goes on. Don't have them with me. Get these bad boys off. So a really cool thing about the one wheel is very few people keep them stock. It's a good looking board when it comes stock. As you may have known after riding yours for a while, you know, these things get beat up. You know, they're built like a tank, you know, so when they flip over, they fall, you know, they fall pretty hard. So there's the float plate coming off. So that float plate, definitely highly recommend them. Obviously right here, I don't know if you know that, but that's your battery. You want to keep that protected. All right, these are the last two screws for the foot pad. There's the back foot. You want to make sure you put a little pressure on this front foot. There's actually a wire that runs to it. I'm not a big fan of just letting things fall. Wires become fragile. While I have it upside down, I'll take these screws out too. So basically what we're trying to do is just expose the rails. Some of these used quite a bit of Loctite. So just think, man, drop a comment, what color are you gonna make your wheel? You know, really good, you'll see the finished product. It's going to make the wheel look brand new again. You know, can't wait. That way, every time you kick, you fall, you get bummed out because there's a new scratch. It's like when you have a newer car. So the one wheel. One of my favorite jokes is it's the best thing you can spend money on. You know, it's the most fun you can have with money legally, in my opinion. Not that, you know, I don't know how much fun you can have illegally with money, but dust that off. Boom. Like I was saying before, support the front. You got this wire here that connects. And we'll actually show you what we're looking at. So in here's our the internals. We're literally just gonna unscrew there you go. Unscrew it. This is kind of a little more challenging one-handed. Perfect. There we go. Just unplugs almost similar to your charger. I don't know what I unscrewed the first time, but call it good. So we're actually going to put new grip pad on this too. As you see, that stock kind of wears. One of the things too we're going to do is I'm going to run some Flex Seal right along the edge. As you can see, this foot pad over time, you know, as you're cruising, rock, sand, it just wears out that wood. I'm going to put a little Flex Seal on this too, just to keep that watertight seal. Right, then last we have to get the bumpers off is we have 2 more screws here and here. And these rails are going to be naked. It's always more fun to be naked. And where did we put that Allen wrench? There we are. So we'll get these out. Little babies. Little babies. That one came out nice and easy. And they just kind of slide and clip out. So I'm going to pause it. I'm not going to bore you with this. We're actually going to strip all the old rail wrap off. So it's going to be a good time peeling that. They advise using a hair dryer or a heat gun. Warm it up, get that adhesive hot, peel it right off. So I won't bore you with that. I'll start the video again as we get that all cleaned up. So hey, thanks for watching this far. We'll continue here shortly.